Welcome, my beautiful Leos, my beautiful Lions. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast, energy forecast for the months of July, August, and September. I'm incorporating 3 months into this energy read. Please let me know how you like it below if you'd like me to continue doing them. This is something new that I thought I would try out. Okay, starting off in the month of July, you've been given the first oracle message is time to let go with the groundhog spirit. So endings lead to new beginnings and death is part of life, right? So this card comes in to let you know that it's time to accept the natural ending of something that's no longer serving you. You know, we often want to hold on to what's familiar, but the new needs space so it can arrive and grow. Okay, you need to expand, you need to grow, you need to move ahead. It's a sign that there is something, you know, your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will be far better and serve you better. Okay, so it is good. So let go of your resistance, all right? Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. So know that the universe, the powers that be, are already sending it to you at this time as we speak. So letting go so that you can accept new opportunities, new situations around you, going through a new phase this month of July. You know, I think it's time. A lot of you will be moving on from either a job, a career, in your career, or maybe you're relocating geographically, or maybe you're walking away and letting go of a relationship that no longer is working in your life. So with that, let's see what we've got for July. We have the Queen of Cups. We have that 10 of Wands. It's been coming up quite a bit. And we have the 8 of Wands. So definitely you're moving on in a new direction here. You are letting go of something. Changing the way that you had been doing something here is very, very, you know, evident here for this month. Trying to get my light right. My hand looks yellow like my paper, so I apologize for that. But anyway, okay. So you're letting go of something in the month of July, walking away from something that may have been weighing you down or perhaps burdening you. You felt as though you were having to carry the load all on your own. Maybe your workload was very, very stressful and you pushed through it, but you felt very strained and you might have been on a deadline. And this could happen in this month of July, or perhaps a residual energy that's flowing into July. So I think that the next part of this journey you're going on, the next, you know, the next path, the next, you're able to see light at the end of the tunnel. At the is the bottom of the line here. So I do believe that you're letting go of something. You're walking away from something. You're not going to allow yourself to get burdened down again. You may have been in a one-sided relationship where you did all the work and in the investment, and you realized that it wasn't going to work. It could have been, you know, like I say, the end of a contract at work. You may have had deadlines, but it could also be anything in your life that just isn't serving you anymore. Now, she is not the Queen of Swords, but this is a card that says it's over. It's ended. You no longer are going to feel as though you have to push yourself so hard anymore. So this is a good card that says get ready to embrace a new beginning, but get ready to be busy. Because the 8 of Wands says you're going to be busy. You're going to be hearing about a lot of information. It could be coming in the form of, you know, a phone call, texts, mail, letters, anything could be coming in, and you're going to have to tie up those shoelaces and hit the ground running. If there's been sort of a slow mode going on up to this point, it's not going to be anymore. You're going to have a shift of energy where you're going to see this spurt of activity coming into you that you're going to be reacting on. It could be anything. It could be, you know, beautiful occasions and events that you're being invited to or being asked to participate in. But it could also be job load. But I think you're going to be more prepared this time. You're not going to take on more than you can handle. You're going to allocate some of the jobs to other people. You're going to speak up and you're going to handle this. You're going to pace yourself. So this is good. Now I have to tell you, the 8 of Wands is also the card of Cupid, the Wands of Cupid. You could be hearing about somebody coming forward or someone else close to you that's, you know, all of a sudden met somebody new. But you could be meeting somebody new that is going to be a surprise to you. And you could be getting very busy with lots of events and activity that is circulating around this individual as well. Now you've got the Queen of Cups. This is the energy around you that says you need to nurture yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to look into something here whereby you're not pushing yourself and running in every direction to please everybody. this is time for you to nurture yourself. Take yourself to that place where you need to catch your breath and rejuvenate, recharge your batteries. You may have been going out and running in every direction to help everybody else. And now it's time for you to step up and say, hey, I need to think about me. Okay? So do this. Okay? It's physician heal thyself. You're wonderful. You have this energy about you. The Queen of Cups is so nurturing, giving. She's very maternal. She wants to be there for her family, and she's there at the drop of a hat. But there comes a time where you can deplete your own energy. So make sure you take yourself to this space. Take yourself where you can rejuvenate yourself this month. Slow down a little bit. I know things may be very busy for you this month, but I think you're going to change the way things are done so that things aren't going to be such a burden for you. Okay, so I think your message here is, take your time. Don't go rushing into anything too much. Okay, it's time to let go. It's time to take care of you. Okay, and not go rushing into things so much. Like I said, let go of things that aren't serving you. And I think it'll work out for you. And that's you nurturing. I think you're going to be taking care of yourself the month of July, thinking about your needs, what's important to you, what's going to bring you to your greater good, and going through possibly some sort of a healing this month of July. Okay, Leo, let's see what we have here for August. You've been given the card, Truth Be Told. So I think this is about, stepping up here and realizing that you have to see the picture in complete clarity. You're going to hear about something coming in that's going to open your eyes, that's going to make you stand up and pay attention to what's going on around you. You're going to see something in the form of a truthfulness coming in. And, it's about honesty and accepting things at face value. Maybe you've been in denial about a situation and you need to let that go. You need to face it. You need to accept it, okay? Because that's the only way you're going to get clarity. And it's all about communicating and finding this out. So there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth subjective according to philosophy and here believers, right? So this is not the time for debate about which truth is truer. So don't get into, don't lock horns with someone this month, all right? You might be trying to have a battle of wills here where you're saying, well, no, this is the truth, and they're saying that's the truth. Listen to it. People tell you, who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. You need to engage in a heartfelt, open conversation with somebody if you're locking horns with something. And it's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need in a relationship. If you want to, and also be true to yourself. What is it you want to do? Go out after your goals. Step out there. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs about prosperity in your life, what it is you want to create, about your relationships, about money, all of those things. So you have the key to find that abundance as long as you accept the truth and you look it straight in the face this month. So I think, let's see what we've got here for August. 3 of Cups, celebration, Ace of Cups, beautiful opportunities, and 10 of Swords. So you had the 10 of Wands here in July. And definitely you're walking away from something. You may have seen the truth in a situation where you said, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to get taken advantage of anymore. This isn't working for me. And it could be in your job, or it could have been in a relationship where you've just finally made a calculated and a decision that you're moving on. Don't turn around. You're not going in the other direction. This is saying the worst is over. You could have felt held down. You could have felt, as though you couldn't get up. You couldn't go forward. This was a no-win situation. You weren't going to get through this. You really were in a bad place. So I do believe some of you now realize that. You've made a decision and now it's over. You've made that decision to move on. Time to let go. Remember, moving on, not taking on that burden anymore and shifting your energy so that you can go towards your goals now in a much quicker and more direct direction. So seeing the truth in a situation may bring you to this decision. Now, you do have reason to celebrate. Maybe it's the fact that, you're getting over a relationship and you finally ended it. Or maybe, you've given up, a position at work that wasn't working for you and you're happier now. You've got freer time to be with your friends and your family. But definitely the 3 of Cups says you're going to have reason to celebrate something. And it could be something you've done, something that you're proud of, something you want to share with your friends. But it can also be an engagement. It can be the birth of a child. It can be anything like that. It can be a wedding. There's something here that you're definitely going to celebrate. So this is going to want to celebrate or being part of. This is beautiful. Ace of Cups says, yeah, somebody's coming in here. For some of you, somebody new could be stepping up here. This is a card of love. This is a card of connecting. This is the card that says, hey, somebody new is coming in and they want to give you their hand in love, and they want to give you their hand in attention, affection, respect, appreciation. It's a beautiful card. Excuse me. And definitely on a romantic level for some of you. If you are in a romantic situation or in a current relationship, you might be going through some sort of a healing here. And it's going to amp up. And, this is going to get better for you. So now's not the time to walk away from this relationship. I think you're working on one. And also, you're tapping into your own emotions. You're tapping into your own psychic abilities. Your own intuitive feelings here are going to become even more enhanced as you move through this month. So trusting yourself here, seeing the truth in a situation, being able to go forward and go for your goals here. But this is always about true friendship and soulmates and compassion and kindness. Some of you may be moving on, and you could be moving on to a new home. Okay, maybe you're partnering up with somebody. Maybe you finally made a commitment here where you're going to celebrate this fact that yes, we're finally taking our relationship to the next level. We're going to partner up and we're going to buy a new home. We're going to move in together. So this could be an occasion for that. But if you're in business, it could be a partner that you're very attached to here, someone who you appreciate and respect on an emotional level, where maybe you're partnering up and maybe you're moving into a particular office with someone here as well. So there's many ways of looking at this reading here. Okay, so but definitely moving on in a better direction by August. I think that you're walking away from some sort of a situation and going into a brand new one, and you're going to feel so much better about it. But I think you're getting the support of someone on an emotional level here in a partnership. Beautiful. Now, coming in September, you've got hope and happiness. Yes, of course you do. If you're having a reason here to celebrate something in August, you've reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress and satisfaction. Now you're at a point for festivity and having celebrations and having fun. The energy in this phase is supportive and promotes a feel of winning. Okay, let worries or challenges from the past fade away as you focus on the joy that is surrounding you. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential of all the wonderful promises that are being kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life. So it's going to be a beautiful month of September, and I think a lot of it is overflowing from what happened in August. You definitely have you're going to be making some changes here that are going to bring you a reason to celebrate something. So let's see what's coming in with it. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen, you've got the King of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Cups. So we talked about, we talked about the Ten of Wands moving on. We talked about the Ten of Swords getting over a very challenging situation and making a very calculated decision to move on. You're doing it. Now, maybe there's still some changes you're going through here, and it could be in a relationship. You may have gone through some major challenges here. You feel as though you've walked through the fire, and you could have built some bridges here. But I do believe it was for your greater benefit. You're not going back there, and you had to say what you had to say, and your truth had to be told. So I do think now you're going towards new hope and new happiness. You're in the planning process still. For some of you, whatever this situation is that you're going towards in September, you're still planning it. Stay balanced. This is a card of balance. This is saying, don't give up on your goal here. Keep going for it, because you are going to see it become much better. And the Queen of Pentacles is indicative of that. Planting your seeds, being able to nurture yourself now, and waiting patiently for this happiness to come in. It could have been a legal situation you dealt with here. The King of Swords could be a legal eagle, can be government, can be military, but it's a very strong person with the database of wisdom and intelligence here. Very good at what they offer when it comes to advice. So if you've retained somebody, you're definitely going to get the support from them. They're going to be in your end of the ring. And you may be waiting for something here. Maybe you're waiting for a settlement. Maybe you had to deal with a legal situation, some of you. You planted your seeds. All the information has been laid out. And now you're waiting to see how it's going to be accepted. So be patient, because you've done everything right here. Now, Also, you may be planning, the future for your family, your children. She's very maternal, but she's also into nature. Some of you could be getting involved in the ecosystem somehow, getting involved in that. But I think a lot of you have reached a point where you're going to be grounding yourself. You're going to find more balance, and that's what's going to bring you this hope and happiness. Going in this new direction, winning something here, I think, getting ahead, standing in your truth. And letting go of something that didn't serve you. So be patient. You could be having issues with your pets, your animals. Maybe some of you are tapping into that, dealing with your pets and animals as well, because she is representative of that. So I think you're moving forward. Definitely these entire 3 months seem to be, you're getting over things here. You're making decisions here. You're letting go of things. You've seen the truth in a situation, and now you're going towards a new beginning here. Your happiness here. You want to be happy again. And I do believe you're going to see that coming in by September. Things are definitely shifting. The energy is shifting, and you're going to be able to see a change coming in that will leave you in a better place of happiness. So maintain that hope. Stand strong. Wait it out. You're going to get there. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful August, September, and July energy here for 3 months. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon.